resiliency isn't just behavioral health, but it is education, it is finances, childcare, family advocacy, all the different kind of skills and connections to the community.
We got involved with this concept of resiliency because of this immediate need. And I mean, it was the frontline battle.
Fort Meade is the most non-joint base that there is in the Army. It is an Army fort in name, but it's also the nation's premier platform for cyber information and intelligence operations.
The Resiliency Center idea began in 2011 when, in discussions with the garrison, we looked at the complexities of the post and the needs of the soldiers and their families and decided that we needed to create an environment where we connected all of the services. Once we decided to move forward with a resiliency center, Kuhn Hall, the process really had not been done before. So we developed something called a gift proffer, which essentially says that the Army will gift the building to us temporarily. We will completely renovate the building, and then we will deliver the building back to the Army in a final gift proffer.
I'm standing here in front of Kuhn Hall, which was recently renovated to be the new Education and Resiliency Center, which hosts a wide variety of educational programs. It's such a vibrant central place for people to come to get various resources that really will help them. There's a lot that goes on in this building, from nutrition classes, learning how to make healthy meals in the test kitchen, whether it be our local Anne Arundel Workforce Development Office coming here to help with training and job skills for our transitioning military, their spouses, as well as our veterans. And from finance classes, especially as they transition out of the military, right? What's that next phase and how to make that an easier transition for our military members and their families.
So I decided to join the nutritional class because I was actually covering it, but I saw the other service members kind of having fun. They're actually making a frittata in one of the mugs. So due to safety reasons, we can't have air fryers or hot plates or anything like that in the barracks. So coming to the cooking class and seeing that we can cook, say, frittata, oatmeal, and whatnot in a microwave and it still be nutritional dense and cheap, I think it will help a lot of the personnel in the barracks just so they don't have to rely on the DFAC all the time.
So one of the unique things when you deal with intelligence information in cyber domains is a lot of the service members, in particular civilians and our contractors, are working in spaces that are classified. But they're also seeing the ugliness of mankind. They're seeing people at their absolute worst, doing the absolute worst things. And that kind of information and darkness is constantly flooding their brains. It's what they do for a living, but they can't talk about it.
When our soldiers are fighting in the virtual world, it's a very much a reality where life and death occurs in significant ways. And so these soldiers fighting that battle day in and day out, they come back with a lot of that experience held in, and they need these resiliency and support services.
Having that resiliency center and education center a part of our main in processing as soldiers, service members arrive to the installation, it just highlights that we care about resiliency. It's not a secret, and it's knocking out that stigma, specifically in this community when we have those service members that are in these rooms that don't have windows, that creates the environment of sometimes they're alone. Having this center, talking about it publicly, lets you know that we're here, we care, come to us, and we will take care of you.
The Kuhn Hall Education and Resiliency Center, as an entity, provides a service unlike any other for this space. Regardless of what the need is that you have, that you can get connected to the resource through this facility.
This has brought the community outside the gate as well as inside the gate together. In 2 words, it just states we care, right? We care about our community, we care about our family members and service members on the installation. It brings everyone together in that central location to provide that resiliency, to provide that education, to provide that hub of information for Fort Meade.